Grab a cup of tea because I'm B, and today I'm rebranding my channel. Welcome back or welcome for the first time. I see all of you newcomers. For those who don't know me, I'm B. I'm an artist and animator here on YouTube, as well as TikTok, Instagram, Kara, and Tumblr. I love cottagecore, mushrooms, strawberry shortcake, calico critters, strawberries, frogs, and especially Highland cows. I've been thinking of rebranding this channel for a very long time, and recently I broke my hiatus to post a couple of my personal animations, which you all seem to enjoy. Today I finally decided to start that rebrand I've been wanting. Before we start, most of these things were teased through my Patreon, so to get access to early things and all my artwork and work in progresses, tiers start at only $1 USD a month. Also, I apologize for the quality of this video. All of this was done on my phone without my microphone because my laptop recently conked out on me and all my video equipment has been packed up because I'm moving soon. My profile picture has been the same for a little while now on all platforms. Overall, the drawing took maybe 15 minutes. Yeah, probably want something that took more effort as your first impression, right? So that's what I started with, a profile picture. When I first started this channel, it had a video game / tech aesthetic. My nickname was Glitchy at the time, so I ran with it. That doesn't really match my personality at all anymore. Now I'm more of a cottagecore vintage kind of gal. I made a couple of decisions to display that in this new profile picture. Things like using plaid as the background and adding flowers to frame the focal point, that being me. My Sona's design has changed a lot over the years. In fact, the first ever design was an Undertale human Sona. Some things have always stayed the same, such as the purple turtleneck and the thigh-high socks, which has been a staple through every design. Other things have changed to reflect my personality, like the length of my hair and my overalls. I try to make my Sona really look like me. I know a lot of people find that boring or strict, but I actually really enjoy it. As corny as it sounds, I like being me. Some key characteristics of my persona are the big red eyes, long downturned lashes, blue bow, and golden locket, which you'll be seeing more of as the video progresses. The flowers depicted here are buttercups, my namesake. I thought about adding strawberries, but thought it might look like the whole thing was a strawberry plant, which I didn't want to be misconstrued. There are a lot of things I only recently started doing within my art, taken from things that inspire me or things I found through experimentation. It took me a while to find my style, but I love where my art is now. Like most people, I think, I started my art journey through Learn to Draw anime books and the like. Individuality just wasn't a thing I understood back then until I found an artist back in 2017 through an Undertale animation meme playlist. If I had never found this artist, I'm not sure I'd still be pursuing art to this day. Now my style includes things personal to me instead of being a copycat style. For example, the squiggly lines on the cheeks, the watercolor blush, and the scratchy shading. The next thing I did was actually something I've only done once before. Way back in the early days of my channel, I had an animated outro. I never really liked how it came out though. I decided to try again, but this time using a more calm approach. What calmer thing is there than sleeping, right? As I did the animation in Flip-a-Clip, I don't have any time-lapse of the actual animation process, so you'll have to do it just the frames. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll recognize the plush in my arms as Cubby, my Build-A-Bear frog that I got with my friends as a graduation present to ourselves back when high school ended. The outfit is also one you can find on my Persona reference sheet. Originally, I had my hair down before realizing I always put my hair into braids when I sleep, so this would be the perfect time to showcase the different hairdo. You will also see more of this outfit later on in the video. Almost in the home stretch now, folks. The second to last thing I did was my talk sprites, the ones you saw at the beginning of the video. I made 5 different sprites, 2 with some expression variation, making a total of 7 sprites, these being nervous, grumpy, excited, sleeping, and neutral. While those may not seem like a lot, they took the longest to make. I decided that if I ever needed more, I'd go back and make the ones I need. All of these were done in my normal outfit with the exception of the sleepy sprite, which I made in the same outfit as the outro animation. Coincidentally, these sprites also act as a makeshift character reference when needed, especially since I haven't updated my persona reference sheet since my laptop broke. Every outfit I draw myself in has its real-life counterpart, making it easier for me to draw. I do this with most of my characters, only altering the clothes slightly when I deem necessary, whether that be for personality's sake, convenience, or color coordination. I mentioned earlier how the thigh-high socks have become a staple for my sonas over the years, but for some reason the color and pattern of the socks changes very often. The first design had purple socks, the second and third black, the fourth had a bone pattern, the fifth a strawberry one, and in a funny twist, they recently looped all the way back around to being purple once again. I tried to choose poses that were smooth but also very expressive. To achieve this, I pushed the line of action in each pose to be more extreme, in the hopes that it would get across more of my personality. As calm as this video is, I can be very chaotic, and I feel like these poses are the perfect middle ground. By the way, if you like what you see here, you should note that I will in fact be starting commissions. These would help me pay for my essentials after I move out, since I won't be getting a job for a while, but that's a story for another day. Now would probably be a good time to mention that my art does vary a little due to me using 3 different programs: Ibis Paint and Flip-A-Clip to animate, and Krita and Ibis Paint to draw. Also Krita to animate sometimes as well. Therefore, the brushes I use change depending on what I have with me at the time. Since all of this was done on the phone, it all looks rather similar, but once I get my new laptop, commissions will likely be a bit different. Though none of them are shown here, I tend to draw myself with a variety of props, such as baskets of berries, books, and mugs. All of these things will be on my updated reference sheet. You can still find my old one on my Instagram and Kara, but please note that the drawings here are the most accurate. All of this applies if you want to draw fan art, which you can send me through any of my socials, and I'll probably put at the end of my videos along with names from my Patreon and Ko-Fi. I do adore all fan art I get. I've gotten maybe 2 in my career as an artist, not including drawings from other artists' friends, but I cherish each and every one. final thing I did was the animation you've been seeing throughout the video. Of course, it's only one of a series of animations I will be using. This one is for speed paints and live streams where I'll be drawing. I'll be making others for different kinds of live streams. Live streams will hopefully be resuming in June after I move into my new home. Because of this, the drawing you're seeing is only the part that will stay the same throughout the different animations. Who knows, I may even make it into a PNG tuber at some point. And now it's time for the final reveal. I want to thank you for watching, especially those who've stuck around throughout my, 2-year hiatus. Hopefully I won't be taking any more long breaks now that I'll have more time on my hands. I can't guarantee anything, but for now, I hope this video was a good enough watch, and I'll see you next time.